guys, this is our 8th weekly vlog in our 2018 weekly vlog series. And if you've been following along, I mentioned that I was going to work from home today, which I have. I finished working from home. Work day's over, yay, and it's Friday, yay. But I mentioned I was doing that because they're going to install some window treatments. They did take longer than I would have thought, but not as long as they told me they would, so that was nice. So I'll go show you those. Otherwise, this evening, Brian is not home from work yet, so I don't know what we're going to be doing. This very large game I showed in last week's vlog is still on the dining room table, so I'm hoping maybe we'll play that this weekend. Probably not tonight, but I bet tomorrow. We'll see. I know because of the light shining through it looks kind of odd, but this is one of the window treatments I had replaced, which was over the door, and it fastens at the bottom, which was awesome. I wanted that. The problem is it doesn't come up easy. You have to unsnap this piece right here, and it's not a real smooth motion. I don't know. I'm afraid it's going to break. It's a piece of plastic. So I don't know how that's going to work long term. We do not raise this every day. We usually only raise it on, sorry about the blurry, it's the light in here. That's why we don't film in this room very often. But basically, this was just supposed to stay down most of the time, but go up on the weekend. And also, we don't have a peephole, so we have to open it to see who's at the door. So I'm a little, I don't know. I like the way it looks and everything. The other thing I was disappointed about is it was supposed to cover these holes in the door from the previous window treatment, and it does not. I know you can only see one on one side right now, but there's one on the other side as well. And yes, I know how to patch and paint those. The problem is, since the door is metal, they sort of pucker, so there's really no way to get that perfect. Well, no way for me to get that perfect. I know an artisan could, but someone who does that for a living. Then we also got these 3 giant windows, new window treatment there. These are the ones that were literally disintegrating. Like down here on the floor, there was a powdered mess. They were literally falling apart on the floor. So we got that replaced with 1 giant treatment instead of 3 window treatments, because this is what our TV goes up against. We've moved the TV so they can install today. So I'm very pleased with this because we have no plans to raise it and lower it since our TV is in front of it. I'm not sure how much I like the amount of light coming in. I love light, don't get me wrong, but since the TV is right against that, I almost wish it was a little bit more light blocking than it is. It was supposed to be somewhat light blocking, but it's definitely less light blocking than what we had before. Here's the final of the window treatments. I think this was the quickest one for him to put up, and it's just a simple wood valance with wood blinds, just your basic blinds. This is our office. So we need to be able to open it, but also tilt it, because some times of the day the sun comes through and hits our monitors. All right, so Brian has been missing in action this afternoon since he got home from work, so I came down to check on him, and he's sleeving all these cards for this giant game that I showed you in last week's vlog. So
it's true, I'm a nerd.
So how many cards are there in this game?
There's 1,000, around 1,000, I think.
Wow.
I don't know if you can see all
I mean, wow. So this is going to be an epic game, I guess. Yeah. So is it one of the progression type games? You know, like you go through different rounds or something?
Not really.
So you use all 1,000 cards in the beginning?
No.
Oh.
As you go through the game, these other decks start coming out.
Oh, okay.
And I guess towards the end, then you can just all mix them up as you want.
Wow. Good morning, it's Saturday morning, and Brian is already cooking away, and I'm going to show you what he's cooking because some of you will find it interesting. All right, so what you got going on here, Brian?
It looks like some octopi.
And what's this for?
My fish stew.
So we have made this many times, but it's been a while since we've had it on the vlog. This is a super exciting day. It's not as exciting as next Saturday. By the time you see this, you will already know if you've watched our trip announcement. When this comes out, we will actually be at Disney World. So excited. So today is packing day for me because it takes me forever. As if you've seen my packing videos, I pack a lot. And so I am doing that today. And Brian, I think, is packing too, which takes him like 5 minutes. He's still cooking in the kitchen, but he'll be packing later as well. And also I wanted to talk about the weekly vlog. So I think it's March 12th. And if that's a Monday, it's March 12th. If it's not a Monday, I've got the date wrong. But the week basically after this, there will not be a weekly vlog because we'll be at Disney the whole week. However, there is content for that day. We have a video on best tips for renting a car at Walt Disney World, and so that will come out on March 12th at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is the normal time for this weekly vlog. So we'll still have something that week. And then right now, unless I change my mind, I'm still going to do the following week's weekly vlog. It will be a little shorter because we'll be at Disney on Friday, which we normally start the vlog on a Friday, but we're leaving early Saturday morning. So I'm just gonna pick up the weekly vlog there. So it'll only be one day short. But I'll warn you, we come back from Disney, we're typically tired and we're typically doing laundry and stuff is not very glamorous. So we'll see how it turns out, but maybe a shorter one that week, that's okay. So I was gonna show you my spread. I'm not gonna redo the packing. If you have not seen my packing video, it's still relevant and I will link it right over there. So as you can see, I've just sort of started, and these are those e-bags that I'm a big fan of, and no, I don't get anything from them. They're just super handy. I really love packing with them. They're basically packing cubes. And also, I'm taking a little carry-on. I always do this because I'm paranoid that my luggage will get lost, so I always put in, you know, a couple of days worth of stuff just so I could get by a couple of days. One challenge for this trip is we are going the first week of March, which is variable weather. Like right now, we're still way too far out for the forecast to be accurate, but it says it will be in the 70s, but at night, sometimes in the 50s. So that could be a little cool. So we are taking all kinds of stuff. I've got warm weather clothes, cool weather clothes. I mean, nothing for really cold weather, but you know, for a jacket and jeans, that kind of stuff. So that I was telling Brian, this is probably one of my worst packing jobs ever because I'm having to almost take 2 outfits a day just in case because we don't know what the weather is going to do. All right, I have finished. There's my park bag, my big suitcase, and my carry-on. Lots of stuff. So Brian's still cooking away in here. He's making that Boma curry pasta salad. It is so good. Also, we finally found a gluten-free pasta that works great for the salad that we love. I mean, it's great even for pasta, so, you know, just normal pasta. It's called Pal Pasta, which I find funny. How do you say it, Brian?
Pal pasta.
But what's awesome about it is it only has like 2 ingredients and they're both healthy. It's red lentils and quinoa, I believe. There's the ingredients if I can get it to focus. Nope. Not want to focus. There we go. Red lentil flour and organic quinoa flour. So that's really cool. I love it when things only have a couple of ingredients like that that are healthy. All right, here's the finished curried Boma pasta salad. This stuff goes fast around here. I can't stay out of it.
Now I use probably twice as much as vegetables in this.
It is what they call for in the recipe.
Yeah. I just like to stretch it out, especially with the lot of pasta.
Yes.
A lot of veggies in there too.
Well, and it also stretches the mayo out as well. Yeah. You know, so it's not per serving. It's more veggies, less fat, less pasta. Yeah. Yummy. Brian is back to sleeping again. Yes. Since there's 1,000 cards, I think he's going to be at this for a while.
So if you're wondering why I put these little plastic sleeves on these cards, because this is a deck builder, and it's tons and tons of shuffling, and these really aren't the thickest cards, so they'll get torn up pretty quick. So the plastic will protect them.
Brian's soup base is now done, and it smells amazing. So now he's actually adding the seafood to it.
Crab, clams, shrimps. What else? Cod.
Octopus. And last but not least, the other seafood. So this is the octopus, the cod, and what else did you have in there?
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
It's a lot of seafood.
That is a lot of seafood. Yum. Alright, the soup just went off. It actually doesn't have to cook long once you put the seafood in.
That can go a little more.
Oh, it's not quite done?
No. Some of it is done. I need to stir it around and give it another, I'd say another 15 minutes.
All right, Brian is gonna try the everything bagel chips. These may not.
We're a little late to the game. We bought these a long
time ago. They've just been sitting sealed in the cabinet, and he forgot to try them.
Doesn't have really a date on it.
Should be fine.
pretty good. I really don't taste cream cheese.
And it actually has cream cheese in it. I looked at the ingredients.
Maybe a hint. I taste more garlic. Is there garlic in this?
Yeah, everything bagel, yeah.
Yeah. That's really good. I liked it.
You like it?
Yeah.
He says it did not, but it took Brian at least 30 minutes just to set this game up. That's not to play the game, it's just to set it up. Now, I'm sure that gets faster once you have it set up, once you know how to do it, but it's huge, and I am this person, and he is that person. It's just an avatar, it doesn't really matter, but we are about to dive in, so we'll let you know how we like it. We like Thunderstone, so hopefully this will be a lot of fun. Alright, we've been playing for quite a bit, and we're building our decks slowly, but I love this game so far. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to take a break for lunch and then come back to it later. So we have progressed. We took a lunch break, came back, played some more, and wow,
halfway through.
This game's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I really love it. As you guys know, I love deck builders, and this is just an amazing deck builder.
So if you happen to ever play the first Thunderstone deck builder, it's called Thunderstone Advance. This game is like leaps and bounds better than that one.
Better, definitely. Way better. So this is the dungeon over here, and then this is the village over here, and so each turn you have to decide where you're going to go and what you're going to do, but no matter which way you go, you're building your deck up to be more powerful. So if you look over here on the right, you see that there's 4 keys out now. That came from us killing monsters in the dungeons and flipping new cards over. So randomly you get keys. Once you get 4, that triggers the beginning of the end of the game.
So
the beginning of the end.
The keys unlock the guardian, so this is the guardian. We're gonna.
So that's like the major boss, basically.
If we want to. So.
Yeah.
So we got one more turn and that's it. And then we add up the points and see how bad she beats me.
Oh, I think he won. So we just finished playing Thunderstone Quest, and we have not revealed to each other our final score. So what's your score?
71.
You won.
I did?
I told you. I knew it.
Usually,
I got 63.
Oh, wow. Usually when I teach her a new game,
I win.
She clobbers me. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
She's really good at games, though.
Well, you are too.
No, you win more than me, I think.
I don't know that has anything to do with skill, though. Some of it's luck.
I don't even know what time it is. Let's see.
It took us hours. I mean, we did take a lunch break. We started around 11, but we took a lunch break for 30 minutes.
I would say 2.5 hours, but that's because we're learning it for
We're learning, yeah, so we're going really slow.
So compared to, again, if you know Thunderstone Advance, the first one, this game moves a lot faster, in my opinion.
Well, it's just more interesting in general.
It is very interesting.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I think this moved to my #1 game I love.
I also like the fact that we didn't really know who won. I mean, I thought he won and he thought I won, and he did win, and also it wasn't a landslide. I mean, you beat me plenty fair, but you know what I'm saying? It's not fun when one person has
You had a couple...
100 and one has 40 or something.
You had a couple good power moves too. You did.
What do you mean?
When you went to the very end of the dungeon for several turns.
Yeah, but then I still lost. You know what I think my mistake was, honestly? I could be wrong. I think I upgraded too many characters because you have to spend your experience... No, seriously, if I hadn't upgraded, especially that last one towards the end, I don't know if I would have won, but it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a fun game.
Anyway,
lots of strategy, yeah. Alright, so Brian was just eating those chips you saw me earlier, the everything bagel chips, and he just discovered the date on them.
There is a date.
The expiration date.
Let's see. I don't know if you can see this. September.
It's blurry.
It says guaranteed freshness until September 26th. I think we missed that.
Yeah, of 2017. So yeah, since we're in the next year, I think we safely missed that. But he's still eating away.
Yeah, they taste fresh to me.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and it's bright and early. But I'm about to go walk because I definitely walk Monday through Friday, but sometimes I walk on the weekend, usually not that often, but because I'm more active on the weekend, during the work week I'm very sedentary due to my job. But tomorrow it's supposed to be a washout, so I won't be able to walk during the day at lunch, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it today. And even though it's only like 64 right now, it's supposed to be 80 today, and also it's very humid, so I wanna go ahead and get it over with now before it gets like really hot. And also, it's a sad time of the year. It's the time of the year that we have to put up all of our furniture on the porch. The cushions we've already brought in, and then Brian usually covers this furniture because if you see all the weave, the pollen gets down in the weave on the furniture, so makes it really difficult to clean. I mean, it's really, really difficult to clean. You almost have to take a toothbrush. So he usually wraps it in a tarp out there. So it's sad because like today's a perfect day to sit out there, but nope, cushions are gone because pollen has started. I think it's a little earlier this year than usual, but it's definitely started. I'm back from my walk and I have to say that was glorious. Sorry for the noise, it's our dishwasher running. It was quiet for a minute, but of course when I start talking it gets loud. It was just beautiful. It was perfect weather. It was 64, but sort of humid, so that made it not cold, and it was breezy and just lovely. And the trees are blooming. The early flowers like daffodils are blooming. Yes, it's been unseasonably warm, but it's actually time for the daffodils. This is about the time of year they start appearing here. And while I was gone, Brian moved all that furniture I was showing this morning. So sad, because I love our screen porch, but it's definitely time. I don't know if you can hear that I sound stuffy, but I sneezed a lot walking. It's definitely, and that's probably the reason I went early. So supposedly pollen is not as bad early in the day as it is later in the day, but there's definitely pollen out there. It's not the visible kind that you can see, but it's in the air. It definitely is. And Brian said when he was outside working in the yard, he noticed it as well. And he doesn't even have the kind of allergies I do. So pollen season is upon us. It's such a bummer because after being in the winter, all you want to do is go outside. And I still do go outside. I just go outside anyway. But I wish you didn't have to deal with pollen. But I know, circle of life and all that. Hey guys, it is Wednesday and it's been a crazy busy week. You know how it is right before you go on vacation. Of course, everything's busy at both work and at home, but I'm going to go ahead and sign off today for the week because I've got to do laundry, last minute packing. In fact, I may have to repack. The weather forecast keeps changing for Florida. The highs are great. The highs are in the high 70s, or some days low 70s. All that's fine. Problem's the lows. The lows sometimes are showing like 40 degrees, and if we're getting up for rope drop, especially Animal Kingdom opens at 8 every morning, it's gonna be chilly. It won't be 40, but it'll probably be in the 50s. So my original plan to wear mostly summer type clothes may not happen, and I may have to actually repack. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw this week to a close a little early. I'm sure you'll understand. And as always, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate subscribes, likes, shares, and comments. Until our next adventure.